Did you know that the number one group that benefits from diversity, equity, and inclusion are white women? And African Americans come in at number 7?
You put down the phone, you've nowhere to go. Get back on the road, yeah, it's so hard. Dotted line, the red stop sign, no room to go slower. You do it today, you do it again in a week.
And I like it because the studies are done by fellow white people. Yeah, don't mind my face. This was too good for me to make up myself to actually find out this. I love the fact that it's the white people that do the research that we find on Google. So they can never wake up and lie on themselves. White women have benefited the most from DEI programs. While women remain underrepresented at every stage of the corporate pipeline, a McKinsey study, it's McKinsey. I bet you she's not black. Study estimated it would take 48 years for women of color to achieve gender parity, while only 22 years for white women to reach this milestone. Who benefits the most from DEI initiatives? Well, the research suggests that white women are the largest beneficiaries of DEI policies, raising question about the inclusiveness of such programs. I wonder, what was the use of DEI in the first place if white women? Oh God. You would tell me they put in place an inclusion policy to benefit people of color? And white women are on the front line. This is gonna sound so wrong because I'm complaining every day ever since I found out that white people benefit more from DEI than black Americans. Somebody make it make sense for me. So white people, now it makes sense why I have seen white women on the internet crying 24/7 that they are going through layoffs. In the beginning I didn't understand it because I was like, I'm supposed to be seeing black people complaining on the internet that, oh, they have done away with DEI. Oh my God, as black Americans, what are we gonna do? I saw brothers and sisters come on the internet and they say, you know what? It's time to buckle up. The devil is finding us. We need to get up because this is not the first time they did it before with our ancestors. They can surely do it now, and they have done it. Black people were not shocked that Trump did away with DEI. Brothers and sisters, we're just on the internet sharing knowledge. How do we move forward? How do we make it work? How do we build stronger communities for ourselves to go through this time? And when I started seeing brothers and sisters saying, but you know what? Yes, it was kind of like for us, but we never benefited even more from it. And I was like, if it was for equality, if it was for inclusion, and it is not African Americans that benefited more, who was it who benefited more? Until I started seeing the layoffs, and I was like, so you want to tell me white people were on the front line of the diversity program? America is a movie. America is a movie. Hi, Shem. Ladies and gentlemen, America is indeed a movie. But you know what? Welcome to my channel. My name is Natsuka Esther. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, share. Let me know what you think in the comment section about white people. I'm not even thinking about the Asians right now and the Latinos and everything. I'm thinking about the whites. Front line. Number one. In Africa, we would say it's like a school saying we have a bursary for kids to go to school for free, but then the owner of the school gives the bursaries to his children. The system is rigged.
Did you know when it comes to hiring, veterans benefit from DEI? Veterans are encouraged to apply. That's DEI. That's the company basically saying that despite whatever negative connotations may exist, we understand that employer bias is real and our company is committed to giving equal consideration to your qualifications and resume as we would any other candidate. So if you understand the concept and the context, then why does that same logic not apply to any other groups of people?
Is there anyone out there who can give me one benefit of the DEI movement?
I got you, and you can fact check me on this.
One benefit.
Therapy for veterans, so there's one for you.
One benefit of
Mother's rooms, so when you're a fresh mother and you have to pump your breast for your children.
give me one benefit.
Paid caregiver leave, so when a family member is about to pass away and your company says go home, we'll pay you while you see them away.
Give me one benefit of
Paternity leave, so when you're an expectant parent, you can actually spend time with your newborn.
You can give me one benefit.
Disable accessible places and spaces, so think like elevators, wheelchair ramps, handicap stalls in a bathroom, even ergonomic like displays and setups for somebody who might not be able to do day-to-day activities. I have a friend who lost most of the use to his hands and his job requires him to type. So there's a screen program that clocks his eyes and goes to where he needs.
I do find it quite interesting that it took for Donald Trump to be president for a second term for people, especially white women, to understand that DEI never meant black. It literally was a program that means diversity, equity, inclusion. That's what DEI means. And the people who benefited the most off of DEI initiatives were not black people. They were white women, Asians, at some points Latinx community, and the queer community at times. But usually if you're white and queer, not if you're of color and queer. And when I got into working with DEI programs at my last organization, I did it because I saw the numbers and I saw that people who look like me, especially black women, were benefiting the least from these programs. And newsflash, every opportunity that I ever got, I didn't get it because I was black. I got it because I was better than the other candidate and I had merit. I'm an educated black woman, so good luck, you guys.
So good morning to my glow-in-the-dark girly pops. Let's have a chat. If you're going to post a video asking who DEI benefits without bothering to do a Google search, you are inserting both feet in your mouth, and that's a whole you problem. I'm not going to stop you from doing it because, quite frankly, that's the only way you're going to learn is by mistakes. But just know 61% of white women benefit from DEI initiatives. You're welcome.
The Karens have been Karening in diversity jobs. Imagine, I am so shocked. And it's the entitlement for me. It's the way white people, most especially white women, have embodied this, this DEI thing. Like, they've been leeching it off. They've been leeching off it for a very long time. And they didn't even want to say because it will sound weird. They've been benefiting more and still being racist. They've been benefiting more and still being racist to black people. In a program that's supposed to be for people of color. Y'all know I had to go and ask Google who benefits more from DEI. What? White women have benefited the most from DEI programs, while women... Guys. No, I know why people are very slick with everything that they do, but I tell you, these people are very clever. They know how to make themselves the victims and the victor 24/7. They cause the problems and they want to come and tell you we have a solution, and then they put themselves in the front of the solution. White people. You want to tell me white people, white women, most especially white women, they have been racist towards black people in positions that are meant to be for people of color?